Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. If you're a student looking for the perfect tablet to help you study, take notes, and stay productive, you've come to the right place. Today, we're diving into the 5 best tablets for students available right now. These have been carefully selected based on customer reviews and hands-on testing covering everything from affordability to performance, so you can find the perfect match for your needs. If you want to see updated prices and more details about these products, be sure to check the links down below in the description box. So, let's get started. Number 5. Samsung Galaxy Tab A9 Plus. Alright, picture this: you've been eyeing a tablet that's big enough for movies, powerful enough for games, and still light enough to toss in your bag. That's exactly where the Samsung Galaxy Tab A9 Plus comes in. And oh my god, this thing surprised me in the best way. First off, that screen, it's an 11-inch, 1920 by 12 display with a 90Hz refresh rate. It's bright, it's crisp, and scrolling feels buttery smooth. Whether you're binge watching Netflix, reading, or just jumping between apps, it feels way more premium than the price tag suggests. And yes, 480 nits brightness means you can actually see it clearly without squinting in a bright room. Now let's talk sound. I was honestly not expecting much because, most tablets kinda sound like tin cans. But the A9 Plus has quad speakers with Dolby Atmos. I'm telling you, for the first time I didn't feel the need to hook up a Bluetooth speaker. Shows, music, games, it's all full, loud, and clear. Performance-wise, Samsung gave it a nice bump with the Snapdragon processor. You can choose between 4GB or 8GB of RAM, but if you can, go for the higher RAM version. Trust me, it's worth it. Apps open faster, games run smoother, and multitasking is just easier. I've seen people run multiple apps side by side, browsing, checking email, jotting notes, and it doesn't skip a beat. Battery life? Oh man, it's seriously good. I watched 3 hours of video and the battery only dropped by about 20%. With normal mixed use, you're looking at a couple of days before you even need to think about charging. And when you do, with a proper fast charger, it tops up way quicker than you'd expect. Storage is another win here: 64GB or 128GB built-in, plus up to 1TB with a micro SD card. That's insane for a budget-friendly Samsung tablet. I'd say grab a fast, high-capacity card and you're set for all your photos, movies, and games. Now, real talk, the camera is fine. If you're used to phone-level quality, this won't wow you. It's totally fine for video calls or snapping quick pics. But if photography is your main thing, you're better off with a phone or higher-end tablet. What I love most is how it fits different users: kids, students, casual streamers, even light gamers. It's slim, it's durable, and it just works smoothly without you constantly tweaking settings or closing apps. Plus, if you're already in the Samsung ecosystem, Quick Share and Smart View make transferring files or casting to your TV super easy. Bottom line, the Galaxy Tab A9 Plus isn't trying to be the most high-end tablet in the world. It's just a really solid, affordable all-rounder that punches way above its price. Bright screen, great sound, smooth performance, and killer battery life. It's hard not to recommend. Number 4. OnePlus Pad 2. First off, let's just talk about the performance because, oh my god, the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 in here is an absolute powerhouse. Multitasking? Smooth as butter. Gaming? You can crank those settings up and it'll just glide through without breaking a sweat. And with 12GB of RAM plus 256GB of UFS 3.1 storage, it's basically like having a mini laptop in your hands. That display, the 12.1-inch 3K LCD panel, is gorgeous. We're talking 3000 by 2120 resolution, 144Hz refresh rate, and up to 900 nits of brightness. Whether you're watching Netflix, scrolling social media, or reading, everything just pops. It's got that 7:5 aspect ratio too, which makes reading and productivity feel really natural. Now, battery life, huge 9510 mAh in here, and it just keeps going and going. People are saying they can use it daily for gaming, streaming, and work without constantly worrying about plugging it in. And when you do need a top-up, that 67-watt SuperVOOC charging is insane. You're back to 100% in like 80 minutes. Build quality? Honestly, it's stunning. CNC aluminum unibody, 2.5D curved glass. It feels premium but surprisingly light for the size. Some folks even said it's easy to handle despite that big display. Oh, and if you grab the OnePlus Stylo too, it just magnetically snaps on and charges. No hunting for cables, love that. Audio is another highlight. 6 speakers, nice bass, clear highs pair that with the visuals, and gaming feels super immersive. Features like hyper boost and hyper rendering keep frame rates stable, so even heavy games feel smooth. Now, not everything is perfect. Some customers pointed out a few quirks, like certain touch gestures being a bit awkward, especially when trying to turn the tablet off without triggering the Gemini assistant. Accessories are another sticking point. The stylus, case, and keyboard aren't included, even though they're shown in the promo pictures. You'll have to buy those separately. And finding high-quality screen protectors or cases? Yeah, not the easiest. There's also no microSD slot, but with 256 GB of storage, most people won't have a problem. Still, overall feedback has been overwhelmingly positive. People are loving the speed, the battery life, the bright display, and just how fun it is to use. Whether you're upgrading from a smaller tablet or jumping into the OnePlus ecosystem for the first time, this thing is built to impress. So yeah, if you can deal with the accessories situation and maybe double check exactly which version you're getting, the OnePlus Pad 2 or the Mystery Pad Pro might just be one of the best big screen Android tablets you can get right now. Number 3. Lenovo Legion Y700 Pad. So right off the bat, it's rocking the Snapdragon 8 Supreme, or Elite chipset, however you want to call it, built on that crazy 3nm process. We're talking an Antutu score over 2.3 million. Translation? It eats heavy games like PUBG Mobile, Genshin Impact, or Honkai Star Rail for breakfast, lunch, and dinner without even breaking a sweat. Well, okay, maybe a tiny bit of heat, but Lenovo's massive cooling system keeps it under control. Seriously, it's got 12,000 square millimeters VC cooling plus over 41,000 square millimeters in total thermal surface area. That's like a freezer for your tablet. Now, the display, this is where it gets juicy. It's an 8.8-inch LCD, 3040 by 19:4 resolution, buttery smooth 165 Hz refresh rate, and a super fast 360 Hz touch sampling. It's sharp, it's vibrant with DCI-P3 color gamut, 12-bit color depth, and it even does Dolby Vision and HDR10. Whether you're gaming or binge watching, it's just chef's kiss. Storage-wise, you can go 256 GB or 512 GB UFS 4.1, and RAM options are 12 GB or 16 GB LPDDR5X. Plus, they brought back the microSD slot, yes. So you can slap in up to 2 TB more storage. That's a lot of anime episodes or game installs. Battery? 7,600 mAh with 68W fast charging. You get 50% in 15 minutes. Full in about 35 minutes. And bypass charging. If you're gaming while plugged in, it won't heat up as much because it powers the device directly instead of cooking your battery. Now, I've got to talk about the size because this is what makes it so addictive to use. It's just 340 grams, 6.99mm thin, and honestly, more portable than the iPad mini. Throw it in a small bag, or heck, just hold it in one hand on the couch. And with the optional G9 detachable gamepad, it basically turns into a mini Nintendo Switch on steroids. The audio and haptics are crazy good too. Dolby Atmos dual speakers, Dolby Vision visuals, and dual X-axis linear motors for immersive feedback. You actually feel the action in your hands when gaming. And yeah, customers are loving it. People are saying it's the most powerful Android tablet of 2025, even at its price point. Sure, some mention the CN-ROM, but you can switch to English, install Google Play, and you're good to go. Some buyers even got it in just 7 days. That's faster than some local deliveries. One guy said he was skeptical because of the low price, but when it arrived sealed, brand new, he was like, yep, this is legit. Couple of wishlist items from folks. They want an OLED version and maybe a fingerprint reader in the future. But honestly, for what this is right now, it's a beast. Whether you're gaming, watching movies, or just want the smoothest Android experience in this size, the Y700 Gen 4 is hard to beat. And if you do get one, prepare yourself. Once you feel that 165 Hz in your hands, going back to a regular tablet feels like stepping back in time. Number 2. Samsung Galaxy Tab S10 FE. So first off, when you pick this thing up, it feels premium. You've got this sleek back panel, you can grab it in elegant gray, moonlight silver, or ice blue, and honestly, the blue just pops in real life. Super thin, super light, perfect for slipping into a bag without feeling like you're lugging a brick. Now, the screen, oh my god, it's a 10.9-inch display, running at 90 Hz. That means buttery smooth scrolling, and with Samsung's Vision Booster tech, you can actually see your screen outside without squinting like you're staring into the sun. I tested it on a bright afternoon, and yep, totally usable. Performance-wise, it's running the new Exynos 1580. This thing can juggle apps like a pro. Watching Netflix while taking notes? No sweat. Sketching with the S Pen while running a video call? Smooth. And speaking of the S Pen, it's included, which is great, but no extra nib in the box. Just a heads up. It's even IP68 rated, so dust-proof and water-resistant for up to 30 minutes in fresh water. That's rare for a tablet. I mean, you probably won't be watching YouTube in the pool, but hey, if you spill coffee on it, no panic attack needed. Now let's talk real user feedback, because it's a bit of a mixed bag. A lot of people are loving it, saying the display is gorgeous, the battery life is amazing, and it just works as expected. But there are a couple of moments. One person said their panel was defective with half the screen dim, another had a weird charging issue after a few months, although Samsung's service fixed it. And the packaging? Yeah, apparently some orders shipped in what sounds like a glorified cereal box, so not exactly the Fort Knox of protection. Also, no charging adapter in the box, which seems to be the trend now. But aside from those things, most folks are really happy. Great software tools, solid build, and if you're already in the Samsung ecosystem, it just clicks into place. So yeah, if you want a stylish, portable tablet that's ready for work, play, and maybe even the occasional splash, the Galaxy Tab S10 FE is worth a look. Just maybe double check your packaging before signing for delivery. Number 1. iPad Pro 2. Okay, so let's talk about the iPad Pro 2. This thing is honestly kind of a beast. You've got the powerful M2 chip under the hood, yeah, the same chip that's in some of the latest Macs with an 8-core CPU and a 10-core GPU. So when it comes to performance? Absolutely insane. Whether you're editing 4K videos, drawing, or just multitasking like a pro, this thing handles it smoothly. The display is gorgeous, 211 inches of liquid retina with promotion, true tone, and P3 wide color. If you're into digital art or just love vibrant visuals, this screen is gonna blow you away. Plus, it's super responsive and has ultra-low reflectivity, which means it looks great even in bright light. Now, something that really stood out from what I read is how people love the Apple Pencil 2 ND Gen with this iPad. It basically turns it into a digital sketchbook or a note-taking machine. For artists, it's a game changer because you can draw directly on the screen with incredible precision. And for everyone else, it's a fun and useful way to jot down ideas or mark up documents. Battery life? People say it lasts all day. Like, you could go a full day of heavy use and still have juice left. That's honestly a relief because no one wants to be hunting for a charger constantly. One thing that's interesting, though, some users mentioned the new placement of the front camera. It's on the left side when you hold the iPad in landscape mode instead of on the top edge. At first, it's kinda weird because when you're taking selfies or on a video call, you have to look away from the screen a bit, and if you're using a keyboard case and resting it on your lap, your hand might accidentally block the camera. That can get annoying since Face ID depends on that camera for unlocking. But once you get used to it, apparently it's not such a big deal. Speaking of Face ID, people say it's lightning fast on this model, way faster than older iPads with Touch ID. So logging in or making purchases with just a glance? Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Some folks also compared it to older models, like the 2017 iPad Pro, and said this one is noticeably better in screen quality, speed, and battery life. One user mentioned they replaced their laptop with the iPad Pro for almost all their computing tasks, which says a lot about how versatile this thing is. Now, of course, it's pricey. But if you're like those people who want a device that can last 5 or more years without feeling outdated, the M2 iPad Pro seems to be a solid investment. If you're someone who upgrades every couple of years, maybe the Air or the regular iPad would make more sense financially. Oh, and for the creatives out there, switching from a traditional drawing tablet to the iPad Pro and Apple Pencil combo can really improve your workflow. You're not tethered to a computer, you get a beautiful screen, and apps like Ibis Paint make drawing super enjoyable. So yeah, overall, if you want a powerhouse tablet that's versatile for work, creativity, and entertainment, the iPad Pro M2 is seriously worth considering. So there you have it, the 5 best tablets for students. Whether you're looking for top-tier performance, a Windows experience, or a budget-friendly option, this list has something for everyone. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe for more tech reviews, and leave a comment below telling us which tablet you're considering for your studies. Thanks for watching, and happy studying!